the hypothetical ballers, the fictional gangsters. This shit's gotta go. You guys, your card will be pulled in 1 fucking second when real people come around and see what the fuck you're up to. This is all we ever did. I grew up with nothing. I grew up from the smallest amount of weed, slinging the smallest amount of shit, to being a millionaire before prison. I had the worst habits. I was the worst type of individual. So the money didn't last. It never could. It's not possible for you to have a positive life with negative habits. It will erode your whole fucking existence. Nobody understands that the perpetual pleasure chase always leads to demise. This is how I landed in prison. There was never a fucking enough. There was never enough. It was one thing after another, till I eventually ruined my life. I had money. I was pushing weight. I was doing my thing. Just wasn't enough. Because you don't have a purpose at this time. If you're not living a life of purpose, we know how it declines. You start to, boredom sets in. The desires become paramount. Then the vices are real. They control you. Was high on meth, drinking vodka, driving around a brand new Range Rover, living in downtown San Diego, going to clubs. A horrible existence. I thought it was the right way. The people I looked up to, that's what they did. I had poor role models. Nobody showed me that you could live like this off positive means. It didn't even exist back then. If you had dope ass shit, it's because you sold fucking drugs or your parents had some fucking money or something. That was it. There was nothing else. Everybody I knew grew up working fucking construction. I grew up a blue collar lifestyle. Didn't know anything of this. Nobody I knew lived in the certain areas that I live in now. Do you know anybody that has a Rolls Royce but me? Did you grow up knowing anybody who had this level of shit? No. So it wasn't part of what you knew. So it wasn't even a possibility. That's what's holding all these fucks back now. They don't know anybody doing it. Everybody I know is killing it. So I don't even question it. If you're in that group of fucking losers who still question that success is real, that people on the internet are really making this type of money, you're in the wrong fucking circle. I saw one of my newer clients, you guys know Reliant Fitness, he just sent me his biggest month, $78,000. I brought him up from his first month. Everybody saw him have his first month as a firefighter, taking a risk on me with $3,000 fucking dollars. He paid me $3,000 one time. His first month was $300. Next month was like $4,000. Next month was like $19,000. And he kept climbing. Toward the last few months, it's been $50,000 plus. And then right now, before this call, got a screenshot from him that said $78,000. Do you know what that feels like to bring a hardworking firefighter, a great man who just had a new baby girl and has a beautiful family, to be able to bring him this type of freedom? And you guys know that's not the only one. You've seen him. From Guerrero Fitness, was a truck driver. Made about $250 his first year with me, $500 his second year, $1 million the third year. You guys watched me get out of prison. A lot of you guys have paid me $750 for a 3-month training, nutrition, and mindset program that is arguably the best thing you could ever buy. Your life back. Quality habits. Because why the fuck are you guys even going to get success if your habits are still off? You're going to fuck it up. There's no fucking way that someone who's still partying, drinking, doing drugs, has no purpose, there's no way they can handle a large amount of money. It's not possible. The only way you're ever going to make it is if you change your habits. Your success will never exceed your level of personal development. Success is something you attract by the person you've become. I made a lot of money as an illegal operator of some fucking gangster ass criminal shit. Never had problems with anything like that. I was the problem. Then once I wasn't the problem, I saw how easy it was. The self-sabotage is real, you guys. Your subconscious mind is secretly taking account of how you think about yourself, how you truly treat yourself, your intentions, how you feel. So subconsciously, you won't understand why you're self-sabotaging. You just go grab that bottle you shouldn't drink. You'll get in the cupboards and eat what you shouldn't eat. You're like, why do I always do this? Your self-talk, your actions. Your subconscious mind is recording how you really feel about yourself. So if someone truly loves themselves, how do they treat themselves? That's the true depiction of if someone really loves themselves. Self-investment. They invest in themselves. They make themselves better. They don't self-sabotage. They don't engage in anything that breaks them down. I was the fucking worst. So anybody who feels like there's no way out of it, the only way out's rock bottom. Some of you guys are too fucking pussy to even hit rock bottom. You're too weak to even hit fucking rock. A lot of you guys will stay in the middle your whole life and won't even be intense enough to hit rock bottom. I lived on the bottom. Even though I had money and I was hustling. I loved the adrenaline of just being a fucking evil fuck who just had the worst intention for anyone that wanted to fuck with me or fuck with anything I'm doing. You're done. I'm waiting for it. But when it came to the people I loved, I always had the greatest intentions. Matters how you want to look at it. That looks like the Peterson quote to me. You have to be capable of extreme violence, but willingly forego it. I'm violent by design. Men are. Courteous by choice. You guys, if you haven't ever operated in the manner that I'm talking about, grow up on the lifestyle, the movies, end up in prison. A lot of you guys act tough. You didn't go to prison. You didn't do shit, okay? You did it once or twice. This ain't once or twice when you get stretched the fuck out. It's daily occurrences. Nobody just lives a gangster-ass life and gets away with it. Your shit's fiction. This is the whole fucking thing behind all of this. Those that try to look learned to fools look like fools to the learned. I know exactly who the fuck you are. Been around all of them for the longest time. I'm chronically unimpressed by people unless they have character, unless they hold their word, unless they're loyal. I wait to see the gaps in someone's character. It's easy. If you want to excel in any business, any relationship, anything online, start documenting your character. Start sharing your thoughts, your beliefs, the systems you operate by. Even if you were a fucking real estate agent online and everybody got to see that you were a very trustworthy person, they'd want to do business with you. If you were a valuable person, they'd want to do business with you. I don't even like how it comes back to business because I could give a fuck about it. Since I was a kid, I always had money. In prison, I always had money. I ran shit before prison, I ran shit in prison, and obviously if I get out, I run shit. Just how it works. A lot of people say that in prison. Everyone in prison says they were biggest baller, the biggest shot caller, and these motherfuckers get on here and say they were a shot caller in prison, but they still live at their fucking grandma's. I mean, remember when I got out and all these other people were making prison content? Saying, oh, Wes wasn't a shot caller. He's not that person. Where are they at? Who's calling shots? Where did everybody go? Who made it? Exactly. Proof is in the progress. Bitch! Fuck you, motherfuckers. Let's go!